Alright, now that OBS is actually recording, let's try that intro again, shall we? This is a game about blasting bugs. We collect their innards, like so, and then we upgrade a skill tree. It's pretty simple. And considering it's, it's about to be the season, at least in the northern hemisphere of the world. Hey, speaking of world, there we are, right over there. At least I think that's us. Where'd that bug gut go? Give me that. Anyways, we blast bugs. We collect their guts and upgrade a skill tree, starting with passive income, which I can get behind. The less work I have to do to gain upgrades, the better. Look at that. Minerals just go up without me needing to do anything. Some of these upgrades require minerals, like that one. This one requires the bug guts, and then some of these guys require a medallion of some sort. Yeah, not sure how we're going to get that, but you know what? All in due time. We'll figure it out. This is the demo of the game. I spoke to the developer this morning, and he plans to launch it May 18th, I believe. That was the date. I could be wrong, because I'm too busy blasting bugs at the moment. I think that's going to be all she wrote for today. Yeah, I had a little malfunction with the laser, but hey, look, we've got enough to reduce the time required to arm and fire the dome laser. Huh. I wonder if there's another game that has a dome that fires lasers that I should probably check into. Anyways, let's do that again, since the passive income went up again, and let's see if we can go blast more bugs than ever before. Go! Oh. Yeah, that is definitely a little bit faster. So if we bounce this little bounce, if we blast this little bouncing dude, bro, he gives us 2. Can we get like a pierce or something? I don't know. I saw the trailer for this game, and there's lots of crazy cool abilities where this game absolutely goes wild, and I am here for the chaos. Hey, he stole my... Oh, that's so unfair. All right, what else can we get? More time reduction on the laser. Sounds... Ooh, earn prestige points when killing an enemy by any means. Oh. Advance closer to bug homeworld. Earn prestige. Enemies drop 10% more resources. Retain all upgrades marked with a prestige symbol, and reset all other upgrades. Huh. So we need 100 of those before we can prestige? Okay. Alright, cool. I just realized that we can upgrade that again. It doesn't have like a level, like, can that just be endlessly upgraded? Huh. Interesting. Okay, alright, well, let's go back at it. Bonk. Zap. I can see how... Oh, give me that. I can see how increasing the laser will definitely be a huge improvement. Come on. You can get him. No. Sometimes the laser does not go where I want it to. But we can increase our passive income, which will allow us to reduce the cooldown of said laser. So that even if we miss, maybe we could fire them more often. I can already tell the difference on how quickly our laser is going off. 80 bug guts and 700 minerals is enough to increase the damage of our laser and increase passive income a couple times. Can't say no to that. Huh, wait. Earn prestige points. Oh, you can increase the amount of prestige points you earn. Oh, that just seems like cheating. But okay, let's increase the width of the dome laser. And let's see if that makes any kind of difference. Survey says... Oh, yeah, it's thicker. It's no longer angel hair pasta. It's like normal pasta. Alright. The damage upgrade is noticeable, but it is not enough to one-shot these guys, which means we're not necessarily earning more income than ever before. But hopefully with another damage upgrade, which we'll be able to get... Oh, there we go. Right now. Maybe that'll be enough. We do not have enough bug guts. Alright, well, the only other thing that we can't afford is passive income, and we are going to need a lot of that. And those upgrades are not very big. From 10.51 to 10.62, like, oof. I mean, over time that'll pay dividends, but that's a small amount. Let's increase the damage one more time, since I've been sitting here running my mouth long enough. We had the points for it, and go back at it. So now, with our increased damage, do we have what it takes to one-shot them? Yes, we do. Let's go. Now, today, we're officially going to make more money than ever before. Just got to make sure to grab Grab the money when it drops. And by money, I mean bug guts. Oh, we could one-shot the big guys too? Yo, that's actually huge. We need Pierce. We need it now. We are... Oh, give me that. Okay, I'm doing what I can. Alright, there was a Pierce option somewhere. The dome laser persists longer after firing. The dome laser penetrates targets before stopping. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. Ooh, demo. Laser automation. The dome laser automatically fires without needing a target. And we can upgrade the number of prestige points we get a couple of times. So now I guess every time we murder a little bug, we get 3 prestige points. And once again, I've sat here staring at the screen long enough that we can buy another upgrade. So let's try this. Get another penetration. So if the stars align, or in this case, if the bugs align, we can penetrate pretty deep. All right, here we go. And oh yeah, we actually off-screened them. We're off-screening the bugs. I'm okay with that. Take my revenge out on Path of Exile. The amount of times that I've been off-screened by enemies there. I don't know if I need to kill the bugs before they reach the end of the screen, or if it's just like time-based. Because there's like a little clock at the top of the screen. Oh, I have to actually hover the bugs. I see. Okay. I thought I could just shoot whenever skis, but nope. You have to actually target them. Now I see why that upgrade's important. Okay. All right, we've almost earned a prestige point, and I can't help but think that getting those is going to be huge. So let's invest all of our bug guts, or as this game likes to call them, biomass, into earning prestige tokens so that we can come back and be better, stronger, and faster than ever before. I'll save the rest of my money, and by the time we come back, we should have enough minerals. We should have enough minerals to upgrade laser automation. And I'm here for all the automation. Again, the less work I have to do, the better. I wonder if there's like a magnet upgrade so I don't have to manually pick all this stuff up. Maybe the play is to just get as many bugs splatted as possible, and then at the end of the day, I'll just try and like do a sweep across the ground like this and just pick up everything on the ground. That's probably easier. I can totally see myself. Advance. Wait. Do we only get 1 prestige? Do we only get 1? I thought we maybe could earn several. All right, before we do that, I want to grab the laser automation. I wanted to grab the laser automation. Okay, let's prestige. Oh, we're taking off. New planet, new us. All right, we're advancing closer to the homeworld, I guess. So now we've got 1 prestige merit, which allows us to either buy mineral conductive conversion. Minerals can be converted into Captain American shields used to upgrade kinetic and energy weapons. Interesting. Or we can get explosive conversion. Minerals can be converted into explosions used to upgrade explosive weapons. Okay, cool. I didn't mean to click that, and luckily it looks like it didn't come through, so let's try this. Captain America shield sounds awesome. Ooh. I just do that. Okay, I guess it's doing its thing in the background. Alrighty. Oh, wait. We still have bug guts to spend, so we can get some other things. Rapid fire Gatling guns near your main dome. Say less. Absolutely give me that. What else do we have? Increase impact damage from shots fired by the Gatling repeater, or reduce time required for each Gatling repeater shot. I mean, okay. A little bit of both. Little column A, little column B. Gatling repeater explosive rounds. Explode on impact. Okay. Can't say no to that. We could also add radiators to our base that emit area damage above them, or a slow pulse emitter. We'll grab that just to see what it unlocks. Increase the slowing effect. Slow pulse emitters take less time to recharge before firing. You know what? Sounds good. Oh, we should... Wait, we got to keep our... Wait, what? What's the point of prestiging if we get to keep all of our upgrades, huh? Resets all other upgrades. You know what? That is most certainly a bug, but I'm going to roll with it because that's less work I got to do. And as we've already discovered, I like being lazy. Can we grab the... Yeah, we grab more penetration. We'll grab more damage because I'm only going to assume that the enemies here are... There we go. Stick some more points into the Captain America shields. I can only assume they're going to have more health. Time will only tell. And by time, I mean like 2 seconds from now. So, okay, the turrets are doing a pretty good job. Yep, and I cannot one-shot them on my own. Okay, alright, cool. Oh, we've got little asteroids. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, that's the slowing dome thing. Like the radiation thingamadonga. Okay. We like our thingamadongers around here. I will tell you now. Oh, they drop a different resource. Okay. Oh, and we've got turtle bugs? I don't know. Okay, not sure what that is. Where'd that other resource go? No idea. Alright, well, whatever. Let's get some upgrades. Let's slam everything we can into repeater damage, which was like 2 whole upgrades. Okay. If I sit here long enough, I can get 3 extra damage, which might be enough to one-shot these little buggy dude bros. And while we're waiting on that, I noticed that the amount of prestige required now is 300. So there definitely is some benefit to upgrading that, so you can prestige more frequently, so we can unlock more cool stuff. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Okay, now, more damage. There we go. Boom. Can we one-shot them now? The answer is a resounding yes. That's all we needed. Just another damage upgrade. Well, okay, maybe not all of them, but some of them. Especially if we can get some pierce action going. I do've got to remember to go back and pick up that biomass on the ground, because there's a good chance I forget. So I'm telling myself out loud to remember to do that so I don't forget, because that would be a sad wasted day if I didn't collect it all. You know, I can't help but to respect this man. I mean, he's earned so many medals and stuff that he probably deserves the respect, but man, bro, those eyebrows. They need some love and attention, my guy. Oof. Let's get some more damage. And where's my Gatling? Here you go. Give me the Gatling stuff. Give me the Gatling stuff. We need lots of bug guts. Sorry, we can increase the impact damage by 1. We'll take it. So now hopefully these little guys down here will be slightly more useful. Yeah, I mean, they basically took out the turtle things all on their own. You know, it's like a little mini game to try and catch the stuff before it hits the ground, but I can't help but tell myself, you know, I would like to have like a little rover or something that just goes out and collects the materials for me, so I don't have to do this. I feel like I'm wasting time picking up the materials when I could just be blasting bugs. More damage for the laser, because I'm still not one-shotting everything, and I cannot be satisfied until I one-shot everything. Oh, did we actually get closer to the Earth? Oh, need to shoot bugs. It's definitely bigger than it was on the first zone. I guess we moved closer to a planet closer to... Well, I mean, that's quite obviously not Earth, but I mean, it looks like the planet that was in the background of the first zone we were in. All right, Gatlin. Oh, go get the loot. Get the loot. Oh, so much loot. Ooh. Oh, I think I got it after the doors closed. Poggies. Oh, we get prestige again. If I click this button, are you gonna remove my upgrades? The answer is no. Just the way I like it. And we have another prestige token. Oh, it removed those upgrades. Let me read that again. Advance closer to the bug homeworld, earn prestige. Enemies drop 10% more resources. Retain all upgrades marked with a prestige symbol. Reset all other upgrades. Oh, I did read that wrong. Okay, this is just another one of those things where Nerfed Reflexes doesn't actually pay attention. Okay, I get it. So these have a prestige medal in the upper right-hand corner. So we get to retain these upgrades. These guys do not. Under frickin' stood. Hey, materials can be converted into bug mass. I really like that. But also, explosions. Like, explosions, man. Come on. Floating mines that explode when touching enemies. Missile launchers to your base. And mortar cannons. How many bug guts do we get? Yes. And yes. And almost yes. Mortar fire takes less time to arm and fire. Yep. Let's get some of those materials cranking, shall we? We're gonna need them. Increase the size of air mines, sure. Missiles gain. Oh, I just noticed that when you get an upgrade, like this guy, increase maximum number of air mines. The little lines here, well, in that case, they actually expanded to something new. But the other ones, like, well, that one. All right, you know what? Never mind. Whatever. Let's go see what all our new little toys do. There's a mine, so I'm assuming if an enemy runs into it, they go kablooey, which we like. And we're gonna need yet more damage because holy moly, we're not one-shotting these guys yet again. Can you fire, please? Thank you. Give me my resources and blow bugs up. Okay, well, those rockets were wasted, it looks like. No big deal. Oh, I almost caught them all. Okay. Okay, I'm now thinking that the strategy is probably to let's get our Gatling guns back. Let's increase the impact damage on them a few times. I think that the strategy now is to just blast as many bugs as possible and upgrade the quote-unquote permanent prestige upgrades on the north side of the skill tree and get as many of those as we can, and then we prestige, whether the game wants me to or not. The alien homeworld can wait. Oh, is that actually the alien homeworld that we're getting closer and closer to? I mean, looks like it. I mean, they got a really pretty planet for what it's worth. Too bad they're bugs and they're vulnerable to my car windshield. All right, so now I see the benefit of going all in on the passive income generation. Where did that one go? This one? Boom, boom, boom. Yep, just all in on that. All right, now we're up to almost 11 per second, I guess. Yeah, it looks like every second. Okay, that was an increase. We'll get some Gatling repeater explosions going and maybe increase the fire rate. Oh, demo means it's locked. Got it. Okay. All right. We're maxing out the tree. I see you, game. I see you. For what it's worth, that is a very pretty planet, whatever it is. And I kind of halfway feel bad for invading it. Too bad there's not a little bit more backstory on exactly why we're invading this unknown species planet. But I guess we're humans. That's just what we do. We invade foreign lands and take their resources. Makes sense. Increase biomass earned when collected. Okay, I want to save up for that one. That sounds useful. So let's not spend any of our biomass. Instead, we'll increase our repeater damage until it's maxed out, and then maybe go for something else useful, like mortar AoE. That sounds good. And size of air mines, and we're basically broke. I never thought I'd say this sentence in my life, but let's go collect more bug guts. At least not intentionally anyways. I don't know if that's something that you car wash enthusiasts think about. Like, oh, it's a new record. I've collected a half a pound of bug guts today. I mean, if you make a mini game out of anything, it'll be fun, right? And we've got enough to increase the amount of biomass earned when collecting biomass. Increase the number of bugs spawned each round. I mean, that's probably pretty good too, right? Increase the number of asteroids spawned each round. Sure. That's just more things for all my explosions and stuff to get. We can also pump this number up again from 10.5 to, yep, okay, cool. So now we should collect more bug guts than ever before, which is again a sentence I never thought never imagined myself saying ever. That's a brand new one for me. Yeah, there's definitely more enemy spawning. Yep. And we're definitely collecting a lot more biomass. I just got to remember to run my cursor across the bottom of the screen. And right now is a good time to do it. When you hear the alarm, it's time to go. All right, I'm going to prioritize the upgrades up here on the top part of the skill tree because since they persist. Starting with laser duration. A little bit of duration goes a long way, fellas. Just letting you know. And we can increase the number of bugs spawned each round, and I don't really care about that one, but increasing the amount of bugs earned when bugs are collected. Yep. And can we upgrade anything else? We can increase the AoE radius of mortar fire. So let's do that and go right back in. I do kind of appreciate that this game doesn't give you a screen at the end of each round indicating exactly how much profit you've earned on the day, because it's one less thing to click through. But it is nice to see, you know? It's like, are my efforts Are my efforts actually piling up? I mean, it feels like they are, but it's nice to have some kind of confirmation. We can increase the number of explosive bugs spawned in each round, mainly because I wanted to see what was next. Increase the number of explosive units dropped from explosive bugs. Sure, that can go up. Yeah, that was a 10% increase. Not bad at all. Other than that, let's get more damage. And again, I don't care about that. Increase biomass earned when collected. Sure. Mortar fire takes less time to arm and fire. Yes, can't say no to that because my little mortars are doing some work right now. Yep, there goes the mortar. It just wiped out like 2 or 3 bugs at once. And with more bugs spawning, they should wipe out even more. Yeah, the mortars are putting in work. Cannot complain. Oh, there's a big cluster of them. Yeah, see, now we definitely want to increase our penetration so we can get even deeper into these bugs. The deeper, the better, am I right? Okay, time to collect the resources. There we go. Yeah, let's increase the AoE again. Oh, and we maxed that one out. Oh, sad times. Sad times. Number of explosive bugs going up. And where's my penetration? There we go. More penetration. Sounds good. And we can earn even more biomass than ever before. So now we should see even more bug guts and even more penetration. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that one somehow managed to thread the needle and miss every single one of those bugs. Okay. Well, considering we don't... Oh, that was an explosion of all explosions. Holy moly. Look at this mortar go. Look at that. It just wipes them all out. That's insane. That mortar's nuts. Okay, we found the MVP of this game. Rotation rockets. Install rocket engine on your current base asteroid to slow its rotation and extend round time. Yes. And and we've reached the demo for that. Okay. Increase the explosion radius of air mines. I like the sound of that. Maximum number of air mines is going up. And I think we're broke. Yep, we're broke. Going back at it. All right, we have saved up for a couple of rounds. So, man, that explosion is so satisfying. So when we get out of here, hopefully we could buy a couple of good upgrades because the game is really wanting me prestige right now, and I really don't want to. I just want to pump up my numbers as much as I can. See? It's just sitting there yelling at me. No, I don't want a prestige. You're not the boss of me. Reduce the movement speed of all spawned asteroids. I'm going to grab that. Mainly because I was curious if it unlocked anything else, and it didn't. What about conductive spawn rate? Increase the number of units. Nope, that didn't unlock anything either. Earn prestige points when the... Yep. I mean, I'll get it. I just wanted to see if it unlocked something. It did not. We're going to add more time to the round so we can earn even more money. And number of bugs spawned can go up a few times as well. May as well get some explosive units from explosive units. Like the sound of that. Other than that, I think we've got a good thing going. Right? I just want to earn some more before prestiging. Maybe just like a couple more rounds. I don't really want to invest in anything else at the bottom of the tree since the top of the tree also uses the same resources. They're not completely split up. Like some of them require the minerals, some of them require the Captain America shields. You know, I should probably actually hover over those and figure out what that is because I have a feeling Disney and Marvel aren't going to like me saying that. What an explosion. Holy moly. That was the most exciting, satisfying one of the game. That one was a close second place. Okay. Yeah, these mortar cannons are for sure the MVP. What is this called? Conductive mass. Okay, I feel like I knew that already, but I ignored it. Okay. All right, moving on. More bug guts. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again until it stops. Okay, we reached the stopping point of that. So we've maxed out to 20.79. Understood. And just how deep can we go? Oh. Not deep enough, apparently. Did not max that one out. I guess we can work on damage next. That one's going to be kind of important. And then I guess we'll grab that. It's not forcing us to prestige, so it's fine. Give me more explosive units. And, yep, that's it. Go back at it. So now with more time on the clock and more everything, we should earn more of everything than ever before. Wow. Yeah, this is kind of going crazy. You know, actually the strat could be too, is to do a couple of rounds and not just for spending them on the top of the tree, but for saving. So that when we do get to the new prestige area, we've got points to just automatically go all in on the mortar fire. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. These mines, kind of useless. they're not doing a whole lot. I mean, to be fair, I didn't upgrade them a whole lot, but they're kind of useless. All right, here's the current plan. Basically, what I said, I'm gonna farm for a couple of days, so that when we hit that prestige button again, we'll be able to go all in on the mortar fire. So we can do fun things like that and give us a good head start into the next round. All right, so while I've been sitting here collecting materials, I figured out what was actually going on. And let me do one more round just to kind of show that. You can see I've collected a fair amount of resources. But yeah, when we get those big explosions, it's the turtles, the things that kind of look like turtles, the explosive bugs, these guys. When these guys go, it's just a massive kablooey. So don't get me wrong, the mortar fires are putting in work because they're also hitting the explosive guys. But yeah, when those guys go off, it's just a massive screen of resources dropping. Anyways, all right, let's see what the prestige looks like. And here we go. We're advancing even closer. So comparison for comparison's sake, whenever we decide to land this massive dome city, come on, you can do it. There you go. All right, so comparison for comparison's sake, I'm not going to spend any money. I'm not going to upgrade any of this stuff. We're just going to go in and have a look at what the round looks like without anything. So this is me just firing my laser. There we go. I'm aiming for the explosive bug for that reason right there. Because they have a nice little AoE. Yeah, we can't really get much of anything, huh? It's really goes to show how much effort the Gatling guns and the lasers and the mines and everything else, like how much work it's actually putting in. Yeah, really makes you appreciate that stuff. Yeah, we are next to nothing on that day. But now we can unlock mineral biomass conversion, which is exciting. Which allows us to add a drill to increase income at a ground crew for passive collection of resources. Yes, thank you. Add trucks to your base for greater biomass capacity and other tactical deployments. Okay. The patrol speed of trucks, increase the fill capacity of trucks, increase the traveling range of ground crew workers. Okay. Increase the carrying capacity, movement speed. Sure. All of that sounds good. Increase the head count. Sure. Increase the head count of crew. Wait, what? Increase the head count of ground crew on the eastern side and the central and the western. Oh, okay. All right, whatever. I just want the mortars. There we go. Give me those and give me all the upgrades for all the mortars because those things put in some serious effort. There we go. We gotta have the Gatling guns too, and we may as well unlock the rest of the stuff. Just have a little bit of everything going on. So now we've got a drill. Mining out more ore deposits, and we've got the I forgot about the air mines. Can't forget about the air mines. Increase the size. Sure. And we've got the missile launchers. So just by unlocking that stuff and not really investing a whole lot into it, we go from barely getting any resources at all to probably getting a boatload. Let's find out. I see the little trucks doing their thing. Oh, we've got ground bugs now. Oh, good lord. Please don't tell me we have to protect the city from that thing. Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like it's walking by. Speaking of walking by, not necessarily that the planet's going to walk by, but look how much bigger it is now. We are getting closer and closer. Oh boy. Yeah, we need damage. We need like a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. Oh boy. We barely collected anything, but we do have a metric ton of bug guts. What can we do with all those? Do we just slam it into passive income? You know what? How high can this go? Pretty stunking high. Okay, cool. So it's maxed out at 13.35. Cool. We can increase the number of explosive bugs, and that is now maxed out. I want to spend my bug points, please. Where else can I? Here we go. Earn prestige points. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just... There we go. That one is maxed out. We still got almost 17,000 biomass. We can make the round last quite a bit longer. Okay. Where else can I spend my bug guts? Earn prestige points from bug collection? Sure. Do any of these upgrades require biomass, or can I just start converting? Let's get the air mine count going up. Air mine AoE, damage, and range. Ooh, yeah, range, because those things are kind of useless. We need to increase their range. Alright, bug guts. Are you used for anything? Better bits. Drill mines out more mineral deposits. Okay, that's maxed out. Gatling repeater prestige. I mean, that does use biomass. So, sure, we've got that one maxed out. Outside of that, I think that's about everything. Oh, autonomous drones. Hold on. Flying drones that attack nearby enemies autonomously. Okay, cool. Oh, that's locked in the demo. Of course it is. Yeah, I think that's about everything, at least that I can currently see that we could spend our biomass on. Missile damage is going up. Oh, no, we got some more biomass upgrades. Oh, it's prestige-related stuff, because of course it is. Increase the number of missiles fired with each volley is going up. Yeah, I think that at this point, we can pretty much just start converting all of our bugs into, or biomass into other things. No, we can't. We can only convert the minerals into other things. Okay. Well, let's get a little bit of repeater damage and explosive rounds and explosion radius, and I think that's about all we can afford. So let's see what we'll get. Kill prestige. Hopefully that'll max out at some point. Nope. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see what the day looks like now. We've got lots of upgrades. We got cute little drones floating in the air. Our mines might actually be useful since they're going way up there. Outside of that, can we make a dent in this bad boy? I mean, we're certainly doing a better job. I can't deny that. Our little city's doing its best, but it's still getting overrun. Our little guys on the ground are not doing a very good job at picking up resources either, so I gotta remember to go behind them and grab all that stuff. I mean, they're doing their best, but their best is not good enough. I guess maybe we could try and help them out a little bit. Increase the patrol speed of trucks. Build capacity of trucks. Trucks drop landmines and explode. Yes, we need that. Oh, and okay, we're locked out that way. Increase the number of trucks patrolling the base. That just means more landmines. Can't say no to that. Increase mineral earned when collected. We need lots of minerals, so that's not bad. Drills have a chance to dig up larger mineral deposits, and that doesn't lead anywhere. But it also requires bug guts that we're surprisingly out of for the first time in a while. Increase blast radius of missile explosions, which leads to damage dealt by said explosions, so we can crank that up. And we may as well increase the missile count. And we maxed that one out. Okay, this skill tree is starting to look pretty wild. Let's see when the missiles go off how much of a difference that made. There goes the mortar fire, doing mortar fire things. Oh yeah, it's launching off a lot of missiles, but it looks like a lot of them are missing. To be fair, the enemies are being held back much better than they were before. Like, it's not even close. Before, they were going across the screen and there was nothing I could do about it. So we're doing something right. The ground troops are still a little slow in collecting the resources, but you know what? That's fine. Again, they're doing their best. Alright, so the little slug should be walking over landmines. Not noticeable damage, but I'm sure it makes a little bit of a difference. What's over here? Air mine split. Air mine split into smaller air mines. Yo, why didn't you tell me that upgrade existed sooner? Okay, let's go see what's this way. Air mine split AoE. Increase the blast radius of child air mines, which leads to air mine subsplit. So, yo dog, I heard you like splits, so we split your splits. Alright, I can get behind that. Anything else over here that's useful? I suppose we could upgrade the penetration a couple of times. A few times maybe. Much like last time, we saved up a ton of points so that we can click this prestige button, since it was basically begging me to prestige. And I can tell you right now, one of the most important things is going to be getting more damage. Because even with all the chaos going on the screen, my poor little dome laser not doing a whole lot to protect the people in the city of this giant dome. So right away, I'm going to spend some time unlocking all of the cool stuff. You guys can watch if you want, but no sense in talking about all of it. We're just gonna grab a little bit of everything, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of these, some of those. May as well grab some of that. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the That's the split and the split on the split on the split. Yeah, we like that. We like that. Okay. All right. What else are we missing? A little bit of this. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess my saved upgrades didn't go as far as I wanted them to. And I definitely need more damage. I need more resource gathering. Can we work on that? Give me the drills. Yeah, give me better bits. I need more mineral deposits. All right. And let's see what this looks like. And we are yet again even closer to whatever planet that is. It's a really pretty planet. I know I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Oh, we got these little guys that are... Okay. That's where the laser width comes in, because those guys are going to be hard to hit. Okay, I get it. So, basically, the best strategy, now that our vision is obstructed, the best strategy that I've come up with is to just focus on the big explodey dudes when you see them, let them chain react and clear out, most of everything else. But as you can see, our pitiful little laser is basically shooting marshmallows at them. Marshmallow lasers. Yeah, and then once you hear the bell, just collect whatever resources the troops didn't gather at the bottom of the screen and continue on. I still can't help but think that the mortars are probably the MVP of this entire thing, so let's crank these up as much as possible, because the mortars were doing some... Oh, I don't care about the prestige. The mortars were doing some serious work, so let's let them keep doing the mortar things, you know? Outside of that, maybe let's get Gatling repeater damage so we can get the explosive rounds. Yep, and then we'll go back at it. At least getting to the point of chaos isn't that bad. But you definitely have to save up some points going into each prestige round. Because as we've seen in the previous prestige round, if you go in with nothing and you're stuck with your poor pitiful little laser, you're pretty much boned. Yeah, we definitely need more damage on this laser. It's doing like nothing. It's just tickling these guys. Oh, let me collect my resources. But getting more damage requires more ore, which we are in low supply of. Well, we're now doing 61 damage. Let's see if that made any difference at all. Survey says not really. So here's a little explosive guy. Yeah, it's still going to take like 5 hits. Luckily, we've got everything else going on, and the increase to mortar damage with their explosive rounds did make a massive difference. But our laser, it can one-shot some things, but the big guys that we care about, the big explosive turtley dudes, nope. Oh, time to collect resources. Okay, let's work on resource gathering. Stick all the points into that. Drills have a chance to dig up bigger deposits. Yep, gonna need all of that, because all of that right there goes into damage. And we need a lot more of that. Airmine AoE can go up, and that's about all we can afford. Gatling repeater cooldown. Actually, the Gatling repeater is doing a pretty good job, so yeah, I'm okay with that. One thing that you guys probably do not notice is when it comes to the editing process, there's a lot of words that I say, like that include the letter M, for example, where it forces your lips to come together. There's a term for the closed consonant, I think it's called. Anyways, yeah, words that require you to close your lips and then your lips have to separate to make sounds, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Those words, whenever your lips separate and you're this close to the microphone, like I am, it picks up on the sound, like the separation, lip separation sound, and it's something that I have to edit out in post. So to get around that, I've been using some chapstick, and the chapstick just kind of helps with eliminating that noise for the most part, so it's a little bit easier to edit in post. But with as many videos as I've been cranking out lately, the chapstick seems to have destroyed my body's natural ability to produce whatever oil goes on your lips, I guess. So now my lips are just constantly dry. It's a little annoying, but you know what? It's a small sacrifice to pay to build such a wonderful community with you guys. So here we are. We're now getting addicted to coffee and chapstick. Go invest in beeswax, guys, or what brand is this chapstick? Oh, it's literally just called chapstick. Okay, I guess the technical term is lip balm, but you know, all right, whatever. Anyways, we could buy some upgrades. I saved up for a couple of days, so hopefully we can get something useful, like my mortar guys. Where are you? You're up here, right? Yep, mortar fire. Mortar prestige, don't care about. Damage, yep, all the way up. And target penetration, all the way up. Cool. Let's get more ore mined when ore collected, or whatever, you know. And we may as well get these guys too. Slow pulse cooldown, slow pulse magnitude, radiator count. May as well just get a little bit of everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about the drones. Can't forget about the drones. Those guys are cute. These guys, pretty much useless, but the one that drops landmines, yeah, that one, probably a pretty good one to get. It's just passive damage. And we can also crank up the Gatling repeater damage, so we'll do that because the Gatling repeaters are helping a ton. Outside of that, reduce the cooldown so they fire more frequently. And then I guess we just get back to work. So with all those extra upgrades, this is now what it looks like. We still need a lot of damage for our pulse laser, or our our dome laser, whatever it's called. But yeah, those mortars being upgraded and the Gatling guns, I can definitely see and feel an improvement. Cannot deny that. Especially when you get the explosive guys and they just pop like confetti. I love it. They're like little pinatas. Pinatas filled with bug guts. I don't recommend serving that one up at a birthday party. Don't think the kids will like it. Actually, you know what? Depends on the birthday party. If it's a girl birthday party, she wants ponies. If it's a boy's birthday party, you know what? He might actually appreciate a pinata full of bugs. And as always, our problems can be solved with more damage, so let's do that. AoE, mine damage, yeah, let's crank that up. That one's now maxed, so let's get, don't care about the prestige right now. We can upgrade the mine count, and that's probably all of our upgrades. I guess we can get 1 point in the laser damage, so that brought us up to 70. That was a pretty good damage increase. About a percentage amount that I can't think of right now, because math is hard. It was more than 10%, put it that way. Is it enough to actually make a difference, though? Well, I'll tell you when I could see the enemy's health bar. Yeah, I can still one-shot the little guys. It's the big guys. Oh, yeah, it made a difference. So now they're like 4-shotters. Okay, all right, I can get behind that. How many of you in here played Halo 2? Probably nowhere near as many games worth of Halo as I played, but anyways, there was a skull that you could get in Halo. Oh, gotta pick up the resources. Gotta get the resources. Oh, I missed all the confetti. Oh. All right, give me more damage. Oh, we pumped that up a few times. Now we're doing 123 damage. Oh, 142 damage. Wow, each upgrade is... Okay, so that's like a exponentially growing percentage increase on these guys. Huh. Wish I would have noticed that earlier. All right, whatever. We go back in. But yeah, so in Halo 2, in the campaign or whatever, there was a grunt. Whatever, it doesn't matter. There was a grunt that you could find on like the final level, I think it was, that unlocked the Happy Birthday Grunt Skull. And if you got the Happy Birthday Grunt Skull, it then made it to where it was a thing you could turn on so that the grunts in the campaign would explode with confetti whenever you got a headshot on them. And they'd be like, yay! Like a little confetti sound. And that was just always the most satisfying thing because it also gave like a pop. Like a... I can't mimic it. Maybe I'll throw a sound effect in post to what it sounds like. But yeah, it was just the most satisfying thing because the pop sound and the confetti. I don't know. It just turned it into glorious fun. Alright, let's work on our repeater. Our Gatling guy, he's doing a good job. He's doing a really good job. Let's increase his AoE so we can increase his AoE damage a couple times and his spread, I guess. Oh, that increases the number of projectiles. Oh, maybe I should read more often. I thought that just like genuinely increased the spread. I'm like, why would I want to do that? But if it's shooting out more projectiles that do more AoE and more AoE damage, I can't say no to that. Penetration is going up. Oh, we maxed it. Okay. Let's get explosive. Yep, okay, that one's maxed too. We'll get more asteroids spawning and more Captain American shields coming from those asteroids and increase the laser cooldown a little bit. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, I see you, giant prestige button, yelling at me, telling me to go invade a planet full of helpless bugs. I don't want to do that yet. I want to keep on cranking on. But I guess it's probably that time again. I should probably save up some resources so that we can prestige and have a good head start. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are closing in on the final day of operation here on this planet, and after today we're going to prestige and move yet even closer to that beautiful alien life form world, planet, place, whatever. Cute little blue marble over there. So I just wanted to give you guys one final look at what this looked like, collect my resources, and we hit the giant prestige button. Oh. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting. Can I continue and at least spend all my points? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's... Huh? I'm back. Okay. I'm back on the first planet based off of how small that world is with all of my upgrades. I can't say no to that. Okay. Well, maybe not the first planet. Yeah, definitely not, because these are certainly the bugs from the final planet. We got the big guys, we got the floaty dudes, we got the squirmy little gnat-looking fellas. I don't know what they are. But the planet, it's so far away. It's so tiny. I just want to be able to buy all the upgrade points in the upgrade tree. I'm not going to feel complete until that's done. It's like there's something inside of me that just feels empty, and I must feed. Ah, yes, you will let me. Thank you. Must feed the beast. All right, well, since the mortar fire stuff is all maxed except for the prestige stuff that we don't care about, let's work on everything else. Like maybe air mine size is now maxed out. The count is maxed out. Range, arming time, cooldown, split AoE. Don't care about the prestige. Damage we do care about. Okay, yeah, that didn't go very far at all. Can I get anything up here like more damage? Nope. All right, well, this train ain't stopping until this skill tree is complete. So let's see how useful these mines are now. I'm not going to fire my lasers. I want to watch the mines and see what the mines do. Okay, it explodes into smaller mines. And then I really need more enemies to show up, like that guy. Okay, all right. Well, they're definitely doing something. The problem is the radiation shield thingy, whatever that purple thing. Like any enemies that get close, it pushes them up, and it kind of pushes them out of the range of the mines. So the mines don't do a whole lot, especially if we were to upgrade the shield, which I guess we could do next, just to show you what I'm talking about. So if we go to this side of the skill tree where all the slow pulse emitter, sorry, whatever it's called, slow pulse emitter, where it is, we can do things like give it a wider, did that say breadth? Yep, breadth. Give it a wider breadth. We could also add, let's see, reach a further distance. Sure. Where's the one that adds multiple? Oh, it was the radiators. That's why I had the radiator in mind. Huh. Alright, whatever. We'll get what we can. Get all the things. What did that do? Radiator cooldown, radiator damage. Sure. Radiator prestige. We don't care about. Orbital strike. Wait a minute. Trigger a timed orbital strike from above? Okay. I'm sorry for ever doubting in you, radiators. Apparently you do something super cool. We'll increase the pulse sweep, and let's go see what that does. So our little radiator sweep shield is bigger, but more important. I was going to say more importantly, what do the orbital strike do? But I think we just found out. That is a satisfying sound too. That is probably the most satisfying sound in the game, I would have to say. Oh yeah, that's fun. That's real fun. Boom. I can't really see how much damage it's doing because the view is just completely obstructed by whatever this alien landscape here is. Alright, more damage. And again, and again, and again. We're up to 216 damage. We'll reduce the cooldown. That's now maxed out. That's a good feeling. Still scratching my brain there. We'll give them a wider breadth. And again. And that's now maxed out. Another good feeling. I guess let's work on the ground crew. And that's about as far as we can go. Truck speed. Okay. And we go back in. Man, we haven't had a single enemy this level make it to the far left side of the screen yet. With our new orbital strike in tow and all of the landmines everywhere. Look at the landmines. They just boom. Oh, I should probably collect my resources. Yeah, the enemies are having a tough time. They are struggling. That is for sure. I suppose we'll help out our useless little ground crew. Increase the ground capacity and then the speed and just get a point into everything. There and there. Okay, that's locked. All right, so you guys pretty much useless. I guess if we increase the truck count, they lay more landmines. There's the landmines. And we can give them a little bit of speed, max that out. Build capacity, ground crew range, sure, whatever. Okay, back at it. So now we've got more landmines than ever before and orbital strikes, which the orbital strikes are absolutely wrecking these bugs. It's like a giant bug zapper from outer space. And you know what? I approve. I approve 100%. Oh, that may be the first time I didn't see a bunch of confetti fall from the exploding dudes. Maybe it's more particles than this game can handle. It's like, you know what? No, I give up. Just have all the resources. I'm just not going to show them to you. All right, radiator cooldown is getting maxed. Range also getting maxed, and prestige yet again. Don't care. Magnitude for the slow pulse guy can go up. Forget about the missiles. Yeah, we should probably work on these guys next, huh? A little bit more damage for the missiles too. Sure, why not? Alright, so the day starts. It looks something like this. I'm going to probably save up for a few days so we can do a massive skill tree buy-off. But before we get to that point, I figured, you know what? May as well show what it looks like at this point. And right now, like I said, the bugs are on the struggle bus. They're on the struggle bugs. Whatever. Anyways, yep, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to show you all the skill tree upgrades we buy after like 20 minutes of sitting here farming. All right, 20 minutes later, and forcing myself to listen to the pitter patter of these little dude bros' feet at the bottom of my screen, we have farmed up a ton of resources. Let's see how far 25-ish minutes gets us. Let's start with AoE damage, maxed out. AoE, maxed out. Prestige, it can wait. Radiator width and damage, and oh, that's the prestige. Didn't want to waste points on that. Slow pulse range, cooldown, and magnitude, maxed out. Let's work on missile damage and missile homing. That's now maxed out. I clicked that by accident. Okay, missile speed going up. Cooldown. Bombing run? Bro, you mean we missed out on something else cool? Okay, leave it to me. Okay, AoE's going up. AoE damage is now maxed out, and that's the prestige. Is there anything else we missed besides my laser damage? We can get asteroid speed, I guess. Now let's work on the damage. That's now officially maxed out at 329.19 damage. Max out the magnetic pulled and asteroid speed, and laser width is now maxed out, and laser duration. I think that's just about everything except for the prestige tokens. So mortar prestige can be maxed out. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys over here. Okay, all right, cool. Air mine split is maxed. Split count and damage maxed. Air mine speed is maxed, and I guess air mine speed can be, prestige can be maxed out along with the missile prestige. Sure, why not? So that's everything on the top and right of the skill tree. We can work on Gatling Breeder Prestige, because why not at this point? We can work on Mineral Evaluation. Oh, I should have got that one earlier, and we still can't afford to max everything else out. Dang it. All right, well, let's go see what we're working with right now. So now we've got more rockets and more rocket velocity than ever before, and we're dropping some bombs. Okay. It's, yep, the enemies are going to struggle. They're going to struggle. Let's see if we can make a mini game out of it. Let's see if any of them can make it to the halfway point. Oh. That little guy did. All right, so the fast little buggers, they can make it. The other ones, not so much, especially once the bombs start going off and the air mines start splitting. Okay, all right, let's get the rest of those points in the skill tree, shall we? We're probably going to need to save up for a few runs, but you know what? I've got time. A few runs later, and a few hundred or thousand bugs exploded later, we managed to save up another 22,000 ore. Well, let's see how far that can get us, because that seems to be our stopping point. Ground crew speed is maxed. Ooh. Western ground crew is maxed, Eastern ground crew and Central ground crew are maxed, and ground crew capacity is now maxed. And we can now get more minerals than ever before. But man, how many upgrades do you take? My guy. Okay, alright. Well, Radiator Prestige is getting maxed. Is that every upgrade in the skill tree? I think it is. Oh, wait, no. We've got Bug Bait. Increase the number of bugs spawn in each round. Yep, should have maxed that one out sooner. That would have just been more money in our pockets. Okay. Alright, well, we've got some more money to earn. But, you know what? I think we'll save that one upgrade for the full version. You know what? It might trigger some of you guys that I didn't auto-complete or didn't completely fill out the entire skill tree. But you know what? You're just going to have to live with it. Alright, see you in the next video. Aw, just kidding. I just realized there was this guy that I missed. Okay, now that one's maxed out. But this one down here? Yep, that one's gonna have to wait. Okay, see you next time. I wouldn't do that to you guys. There, I hope you feel something. And with that, we've completed everything this game has to offer. See you in the next one.